Hey everyone, I'm Nystrik from TMC, and I'm back to introduce you to the first MOBA we'll be going over, Smite. In this video, we'll be focusing on what makes Smite unique to other MOBAs by going over its features, the gameplay, and the game modes. In our last video, we gave a brief overview of the similarities found in MOBAs. If you have no idea what I'm talking about and you're really new to MOBAs, there'll be a link provided on the screen somewhere. Go watch it. I'll wait. But for those of you here to learn about Smite, let's get started. There are a lot of features that make Smite unique and user-friendly. Favor, the points you earn to buy gods, are pretty hard to come by simply by winning or losing games. To compensate for this, Hi-Rez has introduced daily rewards to help you out. You get favor just for logging in every day, and you get more favor the more days in a row you log in. A lot of MOBAs give you bonus points for your first win of the day, but Smite goes a step further. It gives you bonus favor for your first win of the day in every game mode, so you can gain favor pretty fast. But if you have the money to spare, Smite offers you an unlimited god pack. For $30, you can unlock all current and future gods, and they'll even refund you all the favor you spent unlocking them. Good guy, Hi-Rez. You know, if you forget the part where they stop supporting tribes. They also give you the level up bonuses in the form of gods, which you can own temporarily so that you're not stuck with just the free ones for that week. The gameplay of Smite is also very different. Where traditional MOBAs are top-down, Smite changes your perspective. Smite is played from a third-person point of view, and instead of using your mouse to move, you use your WASD keys. And instead of using Q, W, E, R to use abilities, you use 1, 2, 3, and 4 instead. Almost all of your abilities and auto attacks are skill shots, so learning to land them can be really tricky and makes the game seem pretty difficult. This is why Smite makes it easier for you by having auto level and auto buy features. If you want to learn to play a god, you can turn these features on the character select screen before the match begins to have the game buy your items and level your abilities for you. That way, all you're focused on is mechanics. Pretty cool, huh? In addition, you can communicate in Smite by using different key commands. For example, typing VVB signals your team that you'll be right back, and the voice is heard all over the map by all of your teammates. This replaces pings in other MOBAs. In Smite, as with every MOBA, your primary defense are your towers. Your secondary defense is called a Phoenix, and the final objective you need to kill to win the game is called the Titan. Smite offers a plethora of game modes, each with different objectives for you to take down to win the game. Conquest is the original competitive map. It's a 5v5 game mode that features the traditional 3 lanes in a jungle. Usually you'll want to send 2 bot, 1 mid, 1 top, or more commonly referred to in Smite as the solo lane, and 1 into your jungle. The first few minutes of the game will be focused on your solo play and your ability to farm and trade damage with your lane opponent. Sometimes a jungler or someone from a different lane may come to help you, but it's up to you to try to win your lane on your own. Having wards in strategic places and keeping an eye on your minimap can thwart otherwise successful gank attempts and keep you alive. As a jungler, your job is to farm up and keep your jungle clear of enemies while watching your lanes to try to find opportunities to gank for your laners. In the jungle, you have camps called harpies that give you experience, as well as movement speed, mana, attack speed, and damage buffs for you to farm. But remember, you can only have 1 buff active at a time, so share the wealth with your laners. There are also 2 larger camps, the Fire Giant and the Gold Fury. These will require your whole team to take down. Siege is a 4v4 map with 2 players per lane and no steady jungler. You start the game at level 3, and the objective, along with taking down the Titan, is to gain points. Once you hit 100 points, you spawn a Juggernaut, a siege minion that can take down towers in seconds. It's important to group to defend your Juggernaut because the enemy team will group to try to stop you as soon as they can. Joust is a 3v3 map with a single lane in the middle and a mini jungle on the outside that contains buffs. You start the match at level 3, and the goal is simply to kill minions, enemy gods, and towers. Playing teamfights correctly is crucial in this game mode because you are forced to teamfight constantly, and if all of you die, only 1 tower stands between your enemies and your Phoenix. This game mode is probably the most stressful for me because it's where my shortcomings as a player really shine through. Hooray! Also, there is a competitive mode for this map where you can face an opponent 1v1, which is pretty awesome. Assault is what a League player would call an ARAM. During the character select screen, your god is chosen for you at random from the gods that you own. Once you load into the game, everyone runs down a single lane to kill minions, towers, and the enemy team. You start the game at level 5, meaning you have your ultimate right away, so the first few minutes can be really bloody. In this game mode, you cannot back to buy items. The only way to buy items is to die. So it's a delicate balancing act between dying enough to stay powerful, but not dying so much that you never have enough gold to buy anything. This is probably the most laid-back game mode. Arena mode is my personal favorite. Arena is literally just a giant circle where the main goal is to kill the enemy players. Each team starts with 500 points, and for every minion you kill, for every minion you escort into the enemy base, and for every enemy player you kill, the other team loses points. The objective of this map is to get your opponents down to 0 points as quickly as possible before you fall to 0 points. In addition to all these game modes, there is a match of the day, a crazy game mode that is different literally every day. Sometimes you'll start with 10,000 gold, sometimes you'll play the conquest map with only 3 players on your team, sometimes you're assigned a random god in arena mode. The list is really very long of the different ones they could choose for the day, and it's a really cool mode to fool around in and see what crazy things you and your friends can come up with. Remember, Smite, like all MOBAs, is free to play, so don't take my word for it, download it and give it a try. If you gave it a try, make sure to let us know in comments below. What's your favorite game mode? Who's your favorite god? In our next video, we'll be covering Heroes of the Storm, so keep an eye out for that. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, don't forget to subscribe, and please remember to check out our website, themitati.com. I'm Nystrik from TMC, good luck, have fun, and I'll see you in the bot lane. A lot of the times when I'm streaming, people will say, Nystrik, I don't really know how to play this game, can you teach me a little bit? Or they'll say, I don't know if League of Legends is the one for me, so which one should I play? And there are a ton of MOBAs out there right now. There's been some super successful ones, there's been not really so successful ones.